Alright, hey guys. Here I have in front of me is the 2001 Lasko Ultra Force box fan, model 3750. This fan, I've had this fan for at least about a year. Yeah, like more than a year actually. I purchased this fan off of eBay. It wasn't that expensive. I think it came up to $40 with the shipping included. And when I got this fan this fan was like mint. Like, this fan looked like it barely was even used throughout its 20 years of being produced and blowing air or anything. When I got this fan, it was, like I said, it was just spectacularly clean. If you can go, if you look under my earlier videos, well, earlier to middle part of my videos, you'll see how clean this fan was. And I say was because I did use this fan a lot this year, throughout the winter time. This was the fan that I mostly used all year. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. You can see the dust on here, but with me, I get to a certain limit to where, you know, it's time to switch to another fan, because I don't like having dust I don't like having dust, you know, build up on my fan as much, especially in the motor. But the motor attracted most of the dust, which was weird, but I had blew it out with some air in the can stuff. But yeah, this fan, you don't see too many of these at all. Maybe you would see them back in the 2000s, because around my old neighborhood, I seen a couple of these in a window. And one day when I was coming home from elementary school, walking home, I just happened to, you know, decide to take a shortcut to go home. And I decided to go into an alleyway, and in the alleyway, I seen one of these. I think it was facing, I think its face was facing like the outside part of the alleyway. So I happened to be like, whoa, what is that? And I realized that it was one of these. So as soon as I seen it, I decided to grab it. But due to me being in single digits and, you know, not knowing much on how to clean fans at the time, this fan had its rear grille missing, and it was gummed up. There was no oil inside of the motor, and the plug was missing. Someone cut off the plug. So it was unfortunate that I had to leave it behind. And if I would have known, if I had the skills that I have today, if I had the skills, I would have took it home with me and, you know, kept it around until I find a replacement grill of anything, because I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to find the exact rear grill of this fan. But yeah, yeah, it was unfortunate how I had to leave this fan behind, because, like I said, around in my old neighborhood, there were a lot of these around. When I was walking to the bus stop, I seen a couple of these in the windows, and going to school, I seen a couple of these in windows too. So these Ultra Force fans weren't, well, back in the day, they were common. They were somewhat common. But fast forward to 2018, I believe. No, 2019. I had got one off Facebook Marketplace. I actually have two of these. The one that I have, that one was beat the crap. Like, I think it was used like in a warehouse or something. But its screws was aligned, was misaligned, and the screws were big, and it had the lighter gray font of the Lasko logo, and it had the Lasko logo on the back. But I still have that. I still have that fan. I had resprayed it into a color that I necessarily didn't like, and I was like, you know what? I'm just paint it all white, and I painted it all white, and you know, it doesn't look as bad. But I'll show a video of that fan in the future. But yeah, and then I came across this one in 2021. So, like I said, I have two Ultra Force fans now. For what this is, it's really not a bad fan at all. Like, it still has the full size motor into it. It has the Venturi Grille, the wider pedal blades, which I prefer these blades over the D-style blades because they're more powerful than the average D-style blades around that time. But unless I'm going to turn it sideways. That's why I said this fan's technically a clean fan. It wasn't used or abused, except that it has a little bit of dust on it. As you can see, it has a little bit of dust on it, but I'll clean it up soon. As I turn to the back. Yeah, the back grill is what stood out to me the most throughout my childhood. Like I said, these back grills, they always do something to me. Like, I just love them. But as you can see, it has the Merca motor, as I stated earlier, I think. But I did, like I said, I did take some air in the can and spray the motor out because it was pretty dirty inside of there. So I had to clean it up a little more, but it's better than what it looked like. But, and I like this back grill. Like I said, I like this back grill a lot. I don't know. But this fan doesn't have rust either. I don't think you guys can see it, but this fan does not have any kind of rust in it. And I did not plan on using this fan in the window for this exact reason. There is no dust. I mean, there is no rust on here on this fan. It's just dust. That's what I said, with certain fans that I have, they will be used in a window if they have rust on them. But this one will never see a window, ever. So, without further ado, oh yeah, this fan, I gotta get some more oil for this fan because I'm starting to hear the bearings inside of here. And I don't think I oiled it as much as soon as I first got it, but this fan needs some oil. So, good thing I did stop to use it. I stopped using it, so. Here is high. Nope. What did I do? Oh, thermostat, obviously. quite powerful for what it is. For what it is, it's very powerful. Even though it's dirty, but it's still blowing out some good air. Switching to medium. This is where the speed change comes in, because it needs oil. Because this is medium and it sounds like it's on low. Yeah, this is on medium. This is on medium. But if you're an expert, well, I wouldn't say expert, but if you have the knowledge like me on these Marco motors, you'll know that medium speed sounds like low as soon as the bearings start to dry up, and once you lubricate the Marco motor, medium will sound like medium again, and I don't know why that is. But sometimes you may have some good luck with medium, sometimes you may have bad luck with medium. Depends on how long you run it for, because I have had a couple of I've had a couple of Lasko fans that had Marco motors in them, and sometimes I would oil them, and they would, they will act like, they're up to speed, and as soon as like a few days in, it just goes right back to sounding like it's on low. So, but this one's trying to catch up. I don't know if you can hear it. But yeah, you can hear it. You can automatically hear that it's trying to get up to medium. But I don't know why they made these motors like this. It's low. And then low just sounds like low. You can barely hear it. But you can hear the air conditioner. But yeah, these Lasko box fans with the Marco motor, they have a very good low to them if you want like very quiet sleep at night, or you want to use the fan, or you want to use the box fan in the window in the fall time. This is a very good speed for this fan. And the fan rattles. I'm starting to hear rattling. I have to figure out why is it rattling. I think it's a screw that's stripped. I'm not sure, but I'll figure that out once I get around to cleaning it. But yeah, you can barely hear it. When I first got one of these fans, it was a premium, and I still had that one as well. I will always, like, when I come home from high school, take a little nap, I will always put this fan on low, because it has like a pleasant sound to it, and I like it. But yeah, these fans, these were one of the last of the good box fans that was out there. And despite this being the last year of this model, I'm kind of glad to have one, because you don't see any 2000 to 2001 Lasko box fans with the Marco motor. You don't see them anymore. Or not only that, you'll never hear from them. Like, you'll never hear from this fan, like around that era. It was always 99 to 2000, or sometimes 98 to 99. But 2000 to 2001, that's strange. And it's strange. It's even more strange because I have a Galaxy that's from 2000. It literally says it on the date code. I mean, on the bottom of this, it literally says it on the bottom of the fan. It says 2000 to 2001. So it's kind of, this fan's kind of special. Both of those fans are special because it'll show you, like, this is the transition year of the quality of the box fans that they make. And another thing too with these early 2000, these Lasko Ultra Force box fans, you can never see the green indicator. I don't know why that is, but at least it still works. But I'm going to show you guys that how much oil this fan needs. See, that needs oil because it's not supposed to stop as fast as much. And turn it around. I think you guys heard it, but let me see. You can hear the rotor scraping on the motor, and no, not the motor. The rotor and the bearing scraping together. So that's not good. That's not good. And unfortunately, I don't think this fan has a startup sound either. When I first got it, it was very faint. But if I run into a startup sound on this fan, as soon as I clean it, then I'll show it off. But I thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.